If you haven't received the Galaxy Scout skin from the Galaxy Cup tournament and still need to be gifted, drop a like on the video right now. So as we venture throughout Chapter 2 Season 3, even despite us technically being over 50% of the way through, as Hypex tweeted, when we got 50% the way through the season, obviously this is bound to get extended Chapter 2 Season 4, or the end of this season, said to be on August 27th, 2020. The first reason for this is because not only have we not seen the cars be implemented yet, but they've been delayed with no exact date confirming when they'll be upcoming, and unlike Deadpool last season upon arriving, having his fixed name location simultaneously updated into the game alongside his unlockable availability, Aquaman is yet to see the secret city of Atlantis revealed from the water receding in its full or final 8th stage. We're currently in stage 6 and these are all the stages, in reverse order anyways, of what we've currently been through ever since the start of Chapter 2 Season 3. These are just a few reasons for why Season 3 will be extended from obviously August 27th that currently is displayed on the Battle Pass end date, but what we also have to take into consideration is Epic Games could simply delay the next season, Chapter 2 Season 4, at any time or until any time, considering every season that rolls around or closely approaches the new one, they encounter bugs with this huge seasonal update that need to be fixed at last minute. As there's only one fixed thing being the seasonal map changes or the water receding, I figured today we'd go over all the information we have regarding this Atlantis location and even an early look or exploration showcase slash gameplay of when it will be added and what to expect in terms of this underwater ruined area. Real quick before we get into all that juicy information that I'm sure you guys won't want to miss out on, so make sure you're sticking around and watching the full thing, we've finally seen the seasonal updated Legends pack in Chapter 2 Season 3 release in the item shop being the Summer Legends bundle. If you happen to purchase this, as I can't gift it to my subscribers, make sure you're rocking code FriendlyMachine in the Fortnite item shop or upon purchase of anything else, as I'm an official Epic partner and earn a small percentage of the revenue you spend having this code entered, but I directly then refund all the funds earned from this back into the channel to reward my most loyal of supporters by trying to meet the 5 daily gift limit with every 24-hour period that passes. So if you want to potentially receive a gift in the near future, make sure you subscribe to the channel and comment your Epic Games ID down below so perhaps I can get around to sending you next in a video your very own gift. And even if you don't need a gift, perhaps you're V-Bucks rich, make sure to hit the big red button now, as 70% of all eyes on screen aren't subscribed, as we're rapidly approaching the 2 million subscriber milestone goal, and everybody who helps out now can say they're an OG before 2 million. Also, don't forget we recently launched the merch store, linked in the video description down below, attached to this video and in the pinned comment, and make sure to tweet me proof if you buy either a sticker, t-shirt or hoodie, so I can thank you personally for supporting me even further. Okay, so just to recap for those who don't know the extent of how we know Atlantis is going to be an upcoming named location, if not at least a point of interest that we can discover newly. Upon this water receding, like we see new areas to discover, grey on the map every week upon it receding, well obviously upon the start of the season rolling around, or when the teasers flooded in, no pun intended, revealing Aquaman would be the secret skin or pointing toward it, we obviously knew, like Deadpool in Chapter 2 Season 2, he would also, upon being unlocked in-game for the first time when the weekly challenges came around for that to happen, that Aquaman too would come along with his own named location like Deadpool took over the yacht and kicked Meowscles out, also revamping it and basically showing from every angle that this was the case. Sadly, however, when July 16th, 2020 rolled around and we could unlock Aquaman or the Arthur Curry selectable style 2 and his trident for the first time, Atlantis was nowhere to be seen, and this was solely because these fixed map changes of the water receding occur on certain dates every week. Considering we're in the 6th stage out of all 8 shown or leaked early on screen, many of you may be wondering why do we need to wait even further now for the water to recede even more to actually view this Atlantis POI unnamed location. Well, obviously, we need to wait until the water recedes down to this final stage because there's still water flooding the map in areas or to heights it wasn't before in the prior season, and because of this we still have this giant whirlpool in the top left hand corner of our map. From going underneath here in replay mode or actually swimming over it right now, considering the water level has lowered, actually allowing us to view it, you will see that there seems to be a vast ruined area. And believe it or not, even at the start of the season, data miners were able to determine that this ruins area, codename in the files anyways, as it got further updated to not only reveal structures like a Lady Atlantis head, but also Atlantis sounds, was then the Atlantis named location that would eventually arrive upon the water receding into this 8th stage, which is set to arrive currently 17 days before the end of the season, as displayed currently on the Battle Pass timer August 27th, being August 10th 2020, and we know this based off the correlation that not only the water recedes every week, but this lands on a Monday. The most recent change for Stage 6 currently happening, or has happened, on July 27th 2020, with then the next receding stage, Stage 7, happening on August 3rd 2020, making the last 7 days from that moment being August 10th 2020. Despite so many structures being leaked from what will be contained or updated into here that's currently encrypted in the files, despite people being able to access the final stage of the map early, as you're seeing in the gameplay in the background, we can actually see from this final stage, even despite the structures being encrypted, where the structures will be positioned and an overview small form of what they will look like in this Atlantis area, where the biggest whirlpool once resided in the top left hand corner of the map. Here is also an early screenshot of the final stage of Season 3's map from a bird's eye view, as it glitched this stage, the 8th one, into someone's game early. Despite everything we've covered so far not showing entirely much or revealing the name location as a whole, rather so, what's currently a placeholder being this ruined area that we can access either from glitching under the map by using certain methods in-game or from simply going in replay mode. But we have an even greater look, which actually arrived alongside not only Aquaman, but Black Manta when he made his first ever appearance in the item shop, actually shown for the first time both characters in this Black Manta Arrives trailer, alongside both characters being revealed here and even the upcoming, at the time, fish stick Atlantis skin or the Atlantis stick. We could see clearly in the background at the end screen of this trailer that this was the city of Atlantis that Aquaman and these fish stick Atlanteans actually were in. From data miners or clever people around the community trying to decrypt or decipher more secrets, they've messed around in Photoshop with the lightness, hue, saturation and many other effects of this image to actually reveal the structures of which we're going to be seeing, and as you can see, this wall of water pouring down that can also be portrayed on the map overview kinda looks like similarly what we saw straight after the device event occurred at the end of Chapter 2 Season 2, which also actually replaced the storm. Speaking of the wall of water being a giant waterfall in itself, it's also been confirmed alongside the types of other structures that will be implemented to make up Atlantis upon the update arriving or the water receding rolling around on August 10th, that this waterfall, also shown in the Black Manta Arrives trailer, will also be seen in-game from this specific coding, the ruins_falls. Also, whilst we're on the topic of coding or structures implemented here, Fortori also managed to find that there will be, as previously shown in the start or earlier on in this video, a female Atlantis head, and perhaps this is a statue monument to Aquaman's wife, if you didn't know, called Mera from the DC Universe or Aquaman films. This also pretty much confirms we're going to be seeing a Mera skin that EA Skate Concepts already made a concept of early, looking like this, and the reason this is pretty much confirmed is because obviously Black Manta is from the Aquaman films too, and he's also made an appearance in the item shop multiple times already, alongside his DC Rarity harvesting tools, and this isn't the last we're going to be seeing of the DC Rarity cosmetics surrounding Aquaman, as we saw so many more Marvel cosmetics and bundles even based or themed around Deadpool last season being the secret collaborative or integrated skin. Anyways, with all that said and done, perhaps the moment you've all been waiting for, we're going to hop into not only showing gameplay of what Atlantis will look like early, but the actual in-game early leaked sound effects played over this also to give you the most realistic vibe or feel of what this new named location will exactly be like. Despite this being a creative island fan-built, that meaning by Sean Noel, linked in the video description down below to his Twitter where I found this footage from, obviously Epic Games not only take inspiration off the community but direct creations, as we see the community directly design, well, what we see as our creative island hubs. So before I stop talking now and let you guys witness this raw in terms of not only the gameplay but sounds, make sure to slap a like in the video down below and subscribe to the channel, as 70% of all eyes on screen still watching this video aren't subscribed. And hopefully I can recognise you guys in the future videos to come from remaining active in the comment section upon subscribing with all notifications turned on, and I'm out. So have an amazing rest of your day or night wherever you are, whenever you're watching. Have a good one, take it easy, and as always, peace.